What's going on, faithful? Hope everybody can hear me. All good to go. What's up? Good evening, good afternoon to all Pacific people out there. Just want to get you guys going here real quick, and we're back in the flash.
Ready, go, ready, go, ready, go, ready, go. Ready, go, ready, go, ready, go, ready, go. Yeah, you know what it is. Home of the West Coast offense. Frisco to Stockton, Modesto to Fresno, we get it poppin'. Reppin' my team, when you see me, you know everything. Ready, go, ready, go, ready, go.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the course, the past, present, future that is run by the course, presented by the Red Court 24/7. And of course, to all the faithful who follow the 49ers, and of course, old whole NFL. So, basically, real quick, I'm gonna play a clip that we did a update news earlier that we did. So, real quick, I'm gonna play that, and then we're back with everybody else. Okay, be right back. 1 minute. Get my man, you're on.
All right. Hey, faithful. This is Matt Dennis 9, Matt Dennis 22, aka also Matt Dennis 9 or Matt 16 on TikTok. So we got a little update today. Not a big deal. Brock Purdy took a day off today. Personal day. Okay. Day 3 camp. So he didn't show up. Other stuff that has happened this week. We have some exciting young bulls at wide receiver. I mean, shoot. That dude from Nebraska. Oh, Isaac Naylor, I think his name is. I mean, that dude made like a TO type catch at practice yesterday. So, I mean, the guy is 6'5", 235 pounds, and he's got speed. That's crazy. Plus we got T.O.'s son, Tariq.
Isaac Mayer. That's his name. Sorry, guys.
Yeah. So Isaac Nayer, and of course, we still talking about T.O. son Tariq. He's still working really hard, trying to make an impact on this roster, because right now, Ricky might be he's on the PUP list right now. He might not be available right away for the first 4 weeks. Ayuk is obviously not going to be available, and neither is Damian Robinson, who we signed from after he left the Rams. So right now you're looking at Jacob Cowing, who is also injured. He hurt his hamstring this week. Hopefully he'll be okay. And then you got the 2 rookies. You got Junior Bergen, and then you got the other rookie receiver. And like I said, Isaac Nayer and Tariq Owens. So until Ricky Pearsall and Ayuk, and of course, JJ's going through whatever, JJ wants a new contract. So I'm hoping that will get ironed out quickly. We do not need any more injuries. Everybody else is looking good. Kittle's doing what Kittle does. The defense, new that rookie linebacker had a pick. Stone Graham yesterday. So everybody's looking good. I mean, we all know Michael Williams is looking good. We all know Alfred Collins just signed his new deal, so they said he's looking big, looking strong. Him and Michael and CJ West, and of course Nick Bosa and Bryce Huff. So we know what we should know right now. you know, the vets are going to come. They're going to, jump in and they're going to do their thing. The rookies are trying to, just show the vets, hey, we got this. We got this. So when we all mix it together, we all put it in the little Play-Doh. We all mix the Play-Doh together. We'll see what we get.
Welcome back, Niner fans. What's up, faithful? All right, real quick. We are live on YouTube, Twitch, and X, okay? And, of course, in random, got the guys right here from all the way from California. Of course, you got Matt Man. Come on here, Matt Man. And, of course, all the way from Connecticut above me, you got Rich Man. Come on here, Rich. What's going on, guys? We're live.
How we doing, faithful?
Sorry about the wait, guys. I'm still working, right? Working good? Okay. So, yeah, real quick, want to give a shout out, of course, to our guys, the other guys, of course, Craig, and of course, Jake. I know for a fact they both are, at least Craig hasn't been on there for a while, but he sends his love. He told me to tell you guys he sends his love, and he will be back in a while. He will. And of course, Jake, he took a night off because of personal reasons. All right, personal reasons. All right, so, on that fact, we are on our nine, of course, talking about the first week of training camp for the veterans. What do you guys think? Go ahead.
You want to go, Matt? Or you wait?
Don't matter who goes.
Look, I was just watching 95.7 The Game put a really, really nice, like 40-minute montage of practice. So you really got to see a lot of the guys, man. And I'll tell you, what I saw, between Collins, Michael Williams, and Jordan Elliott standing together, there's like 1,000 pounds a guy right there. 1,000 pounds a guy, and they all look great in drills. Running back drills, as I was looking through, I will tell you, Jordan James stands out. That kid's legs move fast, and he's got a great motor. And then, obviously, Nayar looks good. In the videos that I watched today, he was first in all the drills. So he was the first guy going through. So you got to really take a good look at him. He moves well, has really nice feet. Quarterbacks look good. It's so funny. I mean, I posted it in our group chat. I look at Mac Jones. He's wearing number 10. He looks exactly like Jimmy. He moves like Jimmy. His feet are like Jimmy. It was like unbelievable watching him. If you didn't know it wasn't Jimmy Garoppolo, you'd think it was. It was really funny. But everybody looked really good. I was really the quarterbacks, they ran for like 10 minutes as they were going through their drills, and all three guys, ball was coming off their hand nice. Because I'm thinking that was yesterday's practice because Brock was off today. But I will tell you the quarterbacks looked great. It was the D looked great. They didn't do any secondary, so it was just basically linemen. And then they did running backs, receivers, and then the quarterbacks. But it was really good. Disappointed to hear that Renardo Green, pulled a hamstring. So now we got three guys on hamstrings. And the one thing that I said, we talked a lot of trash about Ricky Pierce all last week, and I'll tell you something. He looks good. He looked good. He's been running around in the GPS vest, to get up to par, and he looks really good too. So that's my quick breakdown of what I saw this week.
Matt Man. Audio's off again. Your audio's off again. Always happens. Man. Ugh. Oh, I hear that.
You hear me now?
Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah. All right, so Mac Jones looks good. That's all well and good. We all know why he's here. He's only here for if we blow out somebody and Brock wants to sit out the third and fourth quarters. Okay. And the only other reason why he's here is because Kyle wanted him the year we took Trey. Okay. If he hadn't wanted him so badly, Mac Jones would not be on the 49ers. We would not have made that move. If it was, like if he wanted Trevor Lawrence, if he wanted Trevor Lawrence instead of Trey, Trevor Lawrence would be a 49er. But I digress. So our rookies look good. And you know what? I hate to hear that my boy Renardo Green is down. That's terrible. I hope he heals quickly. I mean, I hope all our guys heal quickly. But as a Florida State fan, I just really hope that's not a nagging thing, which I know hamstrings can be, because when you run all the time, like football players do, that's just a painful. A hamstring is very, very painful. I know, because I pulled a hamstring when I used to run cross country, because I had to run 7 miles every day. So if you don't loosen that thing up, it's no good for anybody. I really like the fact that we have a bunch of monsters on defensive line. Like, and I don't care if Jordan Elliott isn't like a super stud. If you're a backup and you can make some kind of play, you can either get a sack, you can bat the ball down, you can maybe even force somebody to fumble, or just rush the offense and make them uncomfortable. If you can do any of that, you're a very solid commodity for us. You're going to play. You're not going to play a ton, but you're going to play. What, 15 plays a game for a decent backup lineman. And I would say our backup defensive linemen are borderline starting quality. Same for our linebackers too. I mean, that kid Stone Graham, he had a pick yesterday. I mean, they've been talking about him. They've been talking about him on KNBR all this week, saying they remind him of Chris Borland.
Kruger's definitely been talking him up. Larry Kruger has been on the Stone wagon.
I was listening to Dirty Work yesterday, and they basically said, they basically compared, him to Chris Borland, except he's bigger.
Oh darn!
Yeah. oh darn! A 6'2" or 6'3" tackling machine, that will be one of the backup linebackers for us. Because I mean, unless he really shows out over Nick Martin, he's not going to start. It's going to be Fred, it's going to be D, and it's going to be Nick Martin. That's what I think it's going to be. And if Stone Graham comes in and he's one of those guys, you know what? I'm not going to play that much, but let me make 5 tackles. Let me break up a pass. Let me get a sack, or let me get a couple quarterback hurries. Maybe I get lucky and I catch the running back and I force him to fumble, and I recover it as I strip it. Let me just do that, and then when it's my time to come in, like when we're blowing them out, and then I get some really quality playing time, and then I just make every play in the fourth quarter. So I like the potential that our young defensive players have. I mean, I think we could have all those rookies. We could have 3 or 4 Pro Bowlers on our roster that are rookies right now.
Did you watch Salah's press conference this week?
No, I have not.
Okay.
I've seen a couple clips on TikTok, but other than that, no.
Yeah, I mean, like much to what you're saying, that he even said himself. He said he could see 6 to as many as 8 new starters on this team, based on what he's seen in camp so far. It was a really good watch. I mean, Salah is a great interview, and he's such a good good guy to listen to.
Well, I mean, this is who we know is going to start. You got Bosa on one end, you got Huff on the other end, and you got C.J. West and Alfred Collins. And although Michael Williams is the number one pick, he may not start right away.
If he
But
doesn't start, he messed up in camp because he's got to be the starter and Huff's got to be the bench guy. It's he's got to be.
yeah, but Huff have like 13 sacks last year?
Yeah, but he's going to be second and third and long. He's not going to. Michael's going to be the first and 10 player.
Okay.
At least I think so. I mean, that's the way. I mean, I think Michael's got to start, and Huff just comes in on second and long, third and long, known passing situations. That's what Huff is there for. He's not there because Michael's going to be able to set an edge way better than Huff's going to be able to do. Huff is a situational pass rusher. He is not a
Okay,
edge defender.
he's Leonard Floyd.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, he's not going to be an edge defender, whereas Michael is going to be just nasty. I mean, look, I don't know if you saw it in practice this week. I mean, obviously they don't have the pads on yet, so we'll see what happens. But I guess Trent tried to hold him back, and Michael stood him right up. Michael stood up a Hall of Famer, and Trent was like, "Holy crap, this guy's good." And he even said it in his press conference. He goes, "This kid's going to be good."
Yeah, I did see that. I did see that.
So
And
look, you got a 20-year-old rookie standing up, first ballot Hall of Famer. I'm all in.
yeah. And yes, he is at an advanced age, but that's okay because I'd rather have the 38-year-old that's going to be a Hall of Famer and can still play and can still mug somebody than the 25-year-old that doesn't know his, from a hole in the ground and, may have talent, but can't put it all together. You know what I mean?
I think him missing those last 6 or 7 games last year was probably a blessing in disguise for him. I think he looks fresh, and I'm hoping that it helps him for the season. When those guys get older, you can't be playing in all these playoff games as many times as the Niners. I mean, they've played an extra half a season over probably the last 4 years. So for a guy like Trent, it's getting those 6-7 games off last year. I think was a blessing in disguise. You hate to say it because the record sucked, but for a guy like him, he looks fresh. He looks good. That's the thing that I was pumped, about all that.
Yeah, he definitely looks recharged, and I've seen they showed some clips of him lifting weights or something, and he was still he's still pumping that whatever 500 or 550 pounds on the bench press. So even though some people don't think it's important, I want my offensive left tackle to be able to bench press almost 600 pounds. I don't know about y'all, but I like that.
You know what the cool thing about him is, like his build? Usually guys that are as big as him are either kind of fat, they're carrying a spare tire, or they're, whatever. Trent Williams, he looks like us, but he's freaking 6'8" or whatever the heck he is, and 320 pounds. He looks like a regular dude, just supersized. And that's the thing. He's such an incredible athlete. And that's the thing that, when you look at him, you're just like, my goodness, look at this guy.
I mean, there are a bunch of guys I can, compare him to. I mean, Jackie Slater, it's that I know he's better, but Tony Baselli, Anthony Munoz.
Trent's more athletic than all those guys. That's probably the one thing you could probably point out is, I mean, all those guys you're talking about, yes, loved them all. Most of them I saw play, obviously. But Trent is he's like that. He's like twice the athlete of those guys. It's crazy how gifted he is athletically.
Oh, here's a really good one. Walter Jones.
Big, big
And
dude.
Walter Jones was just he's the same. They're carbon copy of each other.
Yeah, big dude that can move.
Yes. You know,
For
six
me, I mean,
six
the
seven, 6'7", 335 pound. You know, he's probably the greatest Seminole offensive lineman of all time. Him and Trey Thomas. You know,
yeah,
those guys.
it's cool. I mean, for me, best offensive lineman I ever saw was probably Larry Allen. The 2 years he played for the Niners, oh my God, I love that dude. I just love that dude. He's the best pulling guard probably in the history of the NFL.
And you know what I wish I would have gone to see him play when he was at Sonoma State. I really wish I would have, because it's like, Sonoma State was right there. Like I lived in Santa Rosa at the time. I was like, I should have gone to see him play at least once.
Yeah, I mean, seriously, man, that guy is probably, for me, probably the best offensive guard I've ever seen. I mean, that guy could pull better than anybody, and he looked like a bowling ball, but he could frickin' pull and knock people out. Oh my God, those 2 years he played for the Niners, he was old. He was old and still tearing it up. Oh man, he was way past his prime and just amazing, amazing.
Well, you play like that and you're 38. You're definitely, and you're still all pro. Yeah. I mean, I don't care what anybody says about any of the guys on the Cowboys now. He's better than every single one of them.
Oh, absolutely, yes.
He's way like Larry Allen's up here, like with the top, like whoever the 20 best top offensive linemen of all time, Larry's up there.
He's got to be in that conversation. I totally agree. Got to be in that conversation. What do you
You
think,
know,
Ryan? You a Larry Allen guy?
Yeah, I'm in the middle of posting stuff. Sorry, guys.
No
While you guys
worries.
talk, trying to get everything going here. Um, Larry Allen. I guess you could say that. I guess. I mean, I didn't follow him that much when I was a kid, so I
Yo,
didn't follow him that much. So
I keep forgetting you probably missed his career. You're young enough where you probably missed his career.
probably was. Yeah, I'm just over here getting everybody all settled up here because I got everybody new quotes and everything. So
Cool. How many? How
uh,
many? We got any viewers tonight?
yes, we do. We have 11. I'm sure one of them is probably my
Nice.
wife. Probably one of my
Welcome,
wife. Probably.
faithful. Welcome.
And if you guys are watching, if you're more than welcome to join the show. All right, the link is inside the script or inside the description and inside of the comments. Okay,
And
so
like,
go in the comments, you
comment,
see them pop right
subscribe,
in.
share.
Yep, and you can do all that stuff. I mean, it's fun. We do fun things on here. You have questions on here, put them up on here. There you go. Please leave questions for questions. All right, and yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing Monday. Monday is gonna tell it all because that's when the pads come on. The pads will say everything. What everybody's got. Yeah, man. I think you're about to say something, were you?
What I was going to say is that,
Mm-hmm.
okay, so far,
Mm-hmm.
you know, our offense, defense they both look pretty good. What I'm worried about is an issue that we've had the last few years is return game. I mean, who is that guy?
Especially with
I
Cowling
mean,
now.
and we don't want to do that to Cowling if he has to play a wide receiver. We don't want him to have to run punts back. And he
No,
wasn't that good at it anyways.
it'll
He could
probably Watkins
he
will
could
probably get the crack at that.
so yeah. Yeah, I just, but you know what? This is the thing. We might, we're gonna need Watkins to you know, put his hand in for the receiving core. So,
Yep.
that's
Agreed.
a slippery slope.
it sucks because I think a grade 1 hamstring pull, and I think is automatic 2 weeks. I think that's
Yeah.
automatic 2 weeks for a guy. So, I mean, I don't know if you could look that up, Ryan. You might want to verify that, but I think a grade 1 hamstring pull is 2 weeks automatic. So that means um, everybody, so that's Green and Cowing, they're gone for 2 weeks, which
A
sucks.
gr-
And Cam's
a
only
grade
fine.
A hamstring.
Yep, or grade 1 or whatever it's called. I think there's 3 different levels of hamstring pulls, but I think 3 is like a full is a tear.
Yeah, I got you. A grade A1 hamstring strain is the mildest type of hamstring injury characterized by a mild muscle pull or strain and mechanical damage to the muscle fibers. Yeah, it typically involves tightness in the back of the thigh, but full range of motion is usually preserved. Reserved. I'm sorry, served. Though pain may be felt during creative moments, recovery is generally quick, often within a few days and a couple of weeks at your answer there with
Yep.
proper rest and care.
Yeah. So
Yeah, sorry about
NFL
that.
locker room. Yeah. NFL locker room, week and a half to 2 weeks.
Yeah, so it says here, yeah, a couple of weeks, a few days or a couple of weeks. There you go, between there.
Yeah. So I mean, look, they brought in what Quintez Cephas and Equiminius St. John, which Equiminius in
Equiminius St. Brown.
yeah
Well, I've never
Equiminius
said a name. I can't say
Equiminius
that
in
name.
Latin means camp body.
It's
I've never said a name.
Amon Rod's brother.
Yeah, but look, he's not making this team. He's just there to catch balls until our regular guys come back. That's what he's here for. I mean, he's already dropped 2, I think, in practice. And I mean, look, the only way he's got a chance to make this team is on special teams, and I don't even know if there's a spot for him there. I forget the other receiver that wants to come play for us, Gabe something or other. I forgot his last name. He's been chirping. He was on with Kay Adams yesterday, talking about how he wants to come play for us.
Gabe Davis.
Yeah, he'd be a deep threat for us if and I'll tell you, if we were to sign him, we wouldn't sign him probably until after the first game because that way we don't have to guarantee his salary for the rest of the year. When you sign all those guys after the first week because you don't want to pay them, you basically want them for a couple of weeks. So you basically wait till after the first game, you bring him in, and then he plays until Ayuk gets here, and then you cut him. That's what's probably going to happen with a guy like him, unless somebody else wants to pay him. But I don't, with Cowing down and stuff like that, I really don't like our wide receiver core right now. I mean, look, there's upside, but I'd really love to just have a legit, player. Someone that you can just write in for, let's say for the first 5 weeks, you can just write them in for, 6 grabs a game and 80 yards.
And a touchdown.
Yeah,
Every
touchdown too. That'd be nice. I'm kidding around thinking that CMC is going to want all the touchdowns. So, but yeah,
Well, and here's the other thing, because we have the best tight end in the NFL.
yep.
Use
doubt.
him as a red. I don't care. Figure out a way to get him open and just hit him right there.
I'm hoping that Kyle's in his bag this year. He looked good at the opening press conference with him and Lynch. He looked better last year at the opening press conference. He looked like he had just gotten whipped.
Yeah.
And this year he looked really refreshed. I mean, he looked refreshed until Grant Cohn asked him, do you expect to take your lumps this year? And then all of a sudden, you just saw Kyle's face totally change. Ugh.
Yeah,
But
that's just because Grant is he's just that guy. He's not, he thinks that he knows everything and he doesn't. And like I've said before, I will debate him about the 49ers, and he will not win because I know more about the 49ers than he does. I don't care if he's there. Like my being a 49er fan for all my life and being a loyal person to that team, I just know, just like he doesn't. He wants to give you the information he wants to give you. He doesn't want to say, "Oh yeah, so so and so had a good practice." He doesn't want to tell you that. He wants to tell you, "Oh yeah, that rookie dropped a pass. Oh yeah, you know, what's his name got burned on a route. Bernard. What's his name? Renardo Green. Yeah, yeah. He wants to dog people. He doesn't care about giving positive information about any of the 49er players.
I would definitely pay to see Grant Cohn on this show and debate with Matt Mann. I would definitely pay for it. I would.
Reach out to Grant.
If
Reach
I
out to
had,
Grant. He might do it.
I'm sure it'd be a pretty penny for him being on here. It'd be a pretty penny.
Is that what it is? I have no idea. I didn't know if he just would come on. So
I don't think he would be on him for free. I don't think he would. So
No.
I had to reach out to him, and or one of you can shout out to him. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Whoever wants to shout out to him, say if you want to come
I'll
on
reach
here
out
for
to him.
about,
That'd be funny.
come out
Funny.
for a 15, 20 minute, debate with him and Matt Man. That's all I want. 15 minutes. 10 minutes don't matter. I'm sure it'll be a short one probably. I don't think it'll be half hours. So
Yeah,
I can I can keep that going for a good amount of time.
I know you can.
Well, you get the numbers up.
But I'm worried about the money that he wants for the minutes.
No, I know.
That's cool. Like I said, I'll reach out. I don't care. I'll ask.
Cool. Thank you, man. So hopefully we'll have Grant Cohn here, guys, just so you know. All right.
I can't promise anything. No.
I know you got to promise. I know. But you to reach out to him and see if you can get him on the show. If he can, he'll get back to me and say something to me, and we'll get it going.
I'll tell you. I'd like to see if Tommy could get Jesse Naylor in here. That'd be a cool grab.
Okay. So
That's Tommy said he mods on Jesse's channel. I don't know if you guys watch him at all, but I like Jesse. He's all right. I don't know. I agree with him.
Guys. We're back. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I probably agree with him about 40% of the time, but whatever. It's fun. I like debate.
I would love to get my boys Wayne and John in here.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Because they both, they're like us. They've both been 49er fans all their lives. And, they do, skew more towards the 49ers than, being negative, but they both have their times when they're very, very, just, half, the cup is half empty, the cup is half full. And that's what I've adopted. I mean, I used to just be like, oh, stop talking trash about the Niners, blah, 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 but now it's like, I understand, but I still don't get like all the hate, like this, all the hate that we get, like whenever I see, if I see a Cowboys fan, I'll be like, say something, but, as soon as if somebody sees me wearing 49ers, oh, the 49ers, 49ers suck or something like that. Like, I know a dude, he was saying something the other day. He was saying something the other day. He's saying, oh, you're wearing the wrong team. And I was like, okay.
Look, dude, I live in New England. I live in Patriot land. I can be at Foxborough Stadium from my house in an hour.
Yeah, there probably aren't a bunch of 49er fans out there.
You'd be surprised, actually. You'd be surprised. There actually are. I mean, that's one thing about the 49ers, because they were good for so long.
Right.
They're like the way the Cowboys were in the 60s and the 70s. You know what I mean? Where you had all those people. And we really haven't aged out yet. Like a kid my age. I lived in California. I moved to New England. And then I grew up a 49er fan. And you could always watch them because they were still always on regular TV. I mean, for the longest time, I mean, I had DirecTV for like I think it was 19 years. So I had 19 years of watching every 49er game. On my satellite dish. I watched a lot. I went through a lot of seasons. Between the Mooch years and the Dennis Erickson crap and all that stuff, and it was
Mike Nolan.
ugh, it was a lot of roughness after, and even one of the highlights of that period was probably the playoff game that Niners came back and beat the Giants with Jeff Garcia. That was oh god, for years I still had that article like hanging on my wall in my office. I right on my my little cork board. I had the thing just sitting there. Jeff Garcia coming back.
Yeah.
It was wonderful.
Sorry, guys. Had follow duty real quick. Sorry. All right.
You all
Sorry.
good?
Clear my throat. Ugh.
Hey man, family first, man.
I know. I always say that myself. If we're caught up with everything, I mean, I know we covered up the first week of training camp. Everything else we need to talk about. I don't know if you guys want to bring up the Raiders thing to happen. I don't know if you guys talked about it if I was away or not, but the one player that they had that was actually supposed to get traded, but they released him anyway. No, do you guys know about it or not? Do you guys
Is that the guy
Yeah.
that was like fraud? That was
Christian
the fraud?
Wilkins.
Thank you, Christian Wilkins.
Yeah.
Yeah, because yes, I'm a big Liv David Barty fan, and he posted a video about. I'm sure it came from him himself, Watkins himself, him working out, jumping around, and I guess he had some kind of injury, and he's playing around, dancing. So I mean, I don't know what that was all about. So I mean, that's just him. But they're talking about him. He like to come to the 49ers. Is what he's saying. So basically, that's the latest one I've heard from him. So.
I don't care about that guy until he's wearing red and gold. That's the way my brain works. I don't care about any player if he's not wearing my colors.
Just wanted to bring it up. That's all.
No, it's cool. It's cool. Like I said, you know what I mean. There's only one guy in all the years that that I was basically like begging the Niners to sign when he was released, and that was Garrison Hurst. When he got cut, I was just basically pacing my house, going, "Come on, Niners, make it happen, make it happen. Come on, Eddie D, make it happen." And he did.
I just like the year before we got the years before we got Dion. Like I was like, oh, come on, Reggie, come to San Francisco, come get yourself a ring. Oh, I don't want to do it like that. Like, you basically did the same thing going to Green Bay.
Yeah. But I mean, and I'm trying to think, what did we do? What did we do instead? I think we had Ricky Jackson, we had Chris Dolman, all those guys on the way.
Yeah, we signed those the next year.
Yep.
When we won number 5.
Yeah. Dolman and Ricky Jackson came right after.
And
I think
Gary Plummer.
Yep.
Yeah, I remember Gary Plummer. I remember him too.
Derek Smith was in there too, right? Wasn't he in that range?
No. He was after.
Okay.
He was
after. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So, what was that?
Those were good years. We just couldn't win it all.
Oh yeah, man. I know. It's been painful. It's been painful for about 30 years. It's been painful. I don't got any. Well, I got some questions for you guys now. Trivia. You want to do some trivia?
Sure.
A little.
Have a good time. All right. Since nobody's coming in the comments, throw some questions and all. But if you guys have any questions in the comments, I know there's quite a few people in here now. If you got any questions, put them up there, and I'll put them up there. And make sure you please put a question mark at the end.
Please, everybody in the chat.
Did you say 22 or 42?
What are you talking
Everybody
about?
in the chat, share it on Twitter,
Mhm.
X, Facebook, share it everywhere to
Mhm.
try to get this going so we can reach as many people possible. Thank you and thank you so much for being here.
As Rich said, thank you. Okay, the first one tonight. All right. Well, hopefully we go through quite a few. We have a lot more, so as they go and get harder. I can tell they get harder. So, who had the tip of the pink? Or I'm sorry, his tip of his pinky amputated so he wouldn't miss 1985 playoffs.
42.
Yeah, we've asked this before.
We
It's
did
Ronnie
ask
Lott.
you before,
Yes,
but yeah,
before, okay.
we know it's 42.
Okay. Who was the 49ers' first quarterback in the NFL?
Lefty. Albert.
Yeah,
What was it?
another
Another
one that you've asked before. Yeah.
Well, I went through again.
Yeah, I know. I
Oh,
mean, we've answered that probably like 3 times now, or you've asked it anyway because we didn't know the first time, but now it's you.
Yeah.
I know. I'm trying to figure out where I left. I'm pretty sure I left off at this one. So
I think you were in the 30s.
that was a 30.
Okay, yeah.
That was a 30. Who was the first left-handed quarterback to play for the 49ers? We answer that one?
Albert again.
Okay. Who was the first credited with what coach was credited with creating the now famous West Coast offense?
Mr. Walsh.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, I remember now. Okay, here we go. Because this is where you guys got messed up at. Because I remember you guys trying to guess it. Who sang the national anthem at the first Super Bowl in Super Bowl 16?
It was Diana Ross.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Hold on. How many NFL Super Bowls did Joe Montana win and no, we already know that for. Yeah, I remember that. I'm trying to remember where we left off at, guys. Sorry.
It was around here.
Which San Francisco 49er was voted MVP for Super Bowl 29?
Steve Young.
Pretty sure it was 29. Yeah, yeah, I remember the numeral. Okay.
XXIX, yes.
Yep.
I was just looking at the hat. I was just looking at my autographed Jerry Rice Super Bowl 29 hat. So that's why I'm laughing.
Who was the first? Hey, that's a good analogy. It really is. Who was the first coach of the 49ers?
Shaw.
Okay.
You said it.
Right.
We've done it.
Who was the first 49er who threw 200 touchdowns in their career?
Man, that is it tip?
At least you guys don't remember it.
Brody, right?
Yeah, you
It's
got
Brody
it.
or Tittle. Yeah, I couldn't remember.
I would wish I would have saw Brody play. I would love to see him play. Okay, how many Super Bowls did Ronnie Lott and Joe Montana play together? Yeah. Sorry.
4.
Mm-hmm. Yep. What stadium did the 49ers play originally? This is where you guys got mixed up over here.
Remember?
He's on.
Uh-huh. And next page. Next page, guys. I think it's next page. Yeah, next page. Sorry, guys. Hold on.
One of the things I think that Lombardi does, he goes down to Kezar once a year and kind of walks around. It's kind of cool to see how they've made that park. I've never been there, but it looks really cool.
Yeah. Guys. Hope I got him right here. Oh, it's killing me here because it's going backwards. Yeah, it's got me all messed up now. I'm trying to figure out where I was left off at. Okay. Hope I got it here. I hope I do. Now it's backing up on me. Ugh. I don't like this one that much because it messes me up. Ugh. Yeah. Sorry, guys. Sorry.
No worries.
I'm just trying to figure out where to go next. It don't have a what's called for it, a next page thing for it. That's any problem I have. I don't want to bore you guys out either. Okay. I guess we'll go to this one because somehow that's not letting me go to the next one. But okay, whatever. It's messed up. Okay, never mind. All right, whatever. I'll move on to the next ones. All right, here we go. And you guys probably know this one. In what year were the 49ers admitted into the NFL?
1946.
I knew you guys know that one. I think these are all the same ones we answered. Yeah, See, these trivia ones are messed up because
They do a lot of repeats and ask them in different
Yeah.
ways.
yeah. Oh, there's a good one. During the 1959 and 1960 seasons, the 49ers fielded which was known as the alphabet backfield. Whom of the following was not part of this backfield?
You mean the $1 million backfield?
Yeah, I think that's what it's known as. It's
I-
called alphabet backfield. That's what they said. Alphabet backfield. During the 1959 and through 1960 seasons, the 49ers fielded which was known as the alphabet backfield. Whom of the following was not part of this backfield?
Okay.
I'm gonna give you four choices. Okay,
Okay.
it gives me a multiple choice. Y.A. Title. There's title.
It'll. Yep.
Okay. J.D. Smith, C.R. Roberts, or J.H. Johnson. Let's see if I can hopefully get to the answer. Don't mess myself up.
Can you say them one more time?
All four of them?
Yeah.
Okay. Y.A. Title, Tittle.
Yep. Tittle. Yep.
J.D. Smith, C.R. Roberts, or J.H. Johnson. I'm gonna try and answer them all that way. I'm hoping I know the answer.
God, did John Henry Johnson play for the Niners?
Yes. He was part of the $1 million backfield.
Yeah. Okay. So you got Tittle, Johnson.
Weird.
The other
I'd
two
be
guys
guessing
don't even
it's-
sound like guys that even played on the Niners.
Huh?
Okay.
The other two guys don't even, because
Okay.
the $1 million backfield.
They give me they
You know.
they don't give me the answer for some reason. I don't know why. This one's pretty messed up, I guess. But it gives me two hints. J.D. Smith or J.H. Johnson.
Oh, it's got to be Smith.
It don't give me the correct answer if I go hit it. So I don't know.
It's got to be Smith then.
Yeah, it's got to be.
You guys got to freaking work on your website. You suck. Sorry to say. Yeah, because it don't give me no. Okay. I wish I could find one good trivia website to go into. That way to give me answer or multiple choices, whatever. That way you guys don't have to get all messed up. One of the most prolific plays in San Francisco history, what is known as the catch. I'm gonna answer the rest of that question. You already know that. Oh my god, this one's goofy. Yeah. I'm sorry guys for doing this to you. I'm trying to go back to the other one because it stops at 40 for some reason. And it has 160 questions.
Oh, so you couldn't get onto page 2 or whatever. It's probably
Yeah,
40.
it won't let me go forward to the next ones for some reason. I don't know why. Let's have to go to the top and switch it over. Hold on, guys. Give me 1 second. Sorry about the wait. Sorry. Yeah, it don't give me the next page or nothing on this thing. Why didn't you guys stink? Sorry to say, but you guys stink. You're not giving me the next page I want to go to. I don't know what to tell you guys about this one.
That's all right. We'll just talk Niners then.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're
Just
gonna
talk
have
Niners. Forget the trivia. We'll just talk Niners.
until I figure out how to work this one. Hey,
Yeah.
talk Niners. Go ahead, guys. Talk Niners. Go ahead. Do your thing.
No, are there any other questions that you've thought about that you were looking at, Ryan, that we could talk about and stuff like that? I mean, is there anything that you saw, that that Matt and I haven't brought up that maybe
You guys covered everything. I was thinking of from earlier.
try to be thorough. I mean,
I know you are. I know you are. Believe me on that. I know.
any questions now from the
No
people?
chat. There's no chat. People in the chat.
No chat at all.
Nope. No
Oh,
chat. I know. That's what I'm wondering myself. What the heck? That's a weird one. That is weird. Yeah. It's all good.
You know, I mean, you could say this: who you're most excited to see this year? You know, playing. You know, who's the person that where you're like itching? Who's your guy, Matt? Is there anybody you're just like itching to see this year?
McCall Williams and Bryce Huff from me on the other side of Bosa.
Yep.
That's what I'm most excited about. Yeah, Matt, man. Good man.
I'm kind of torn because I think all of our rookies and then Bryce Huff, all those guys are going to be guys I'm looking forward to see. Um, I guess if I have to, I think that I'd say Michael Williams and Nick Martin, because I think those two are the two that are most likely to make the biggest impact. Because Nick Martin is, a linebacker, and linebackers are involved on every play. Michael Williams, he's the headhunter, he's a sack guy, but he's also really good in the run. Like we like our guys to be, like Bosa, like Cowboy Smith. We like our defensive linemen to be more than just a sack guy or a run stop guy. So, but I mean, CJ West and Alfred Collins, they could be a scary combo right next to each other. You know what I mean?
That whole front four. That whole front four
Yeah.
is where I'm at. I'm just thinking about how nice it's going to be. Michael and Collins, C.J. West, and Bosa just going. Oh my gosh, it's that's the thing I haven't been this excited about an opening season for the 49ers since we drafted Bosa. This is where I'm just like, man, I'm pumped. Even and like I said, I don't even think we're going that far in the playoffs this year. I'm just excited about like the building blocks for the future of this team, especially the defense. The defense is gonna like I said, I'm only hoping this defense is middle of the pack. If like I said, if we're middle of the pack, this team's gonna be good. This team's gonna be really good.
Yeah, I'm having trouble with that darn thing. So, yeah, I really like to find something to use. That way, we'll be all good to go. But yeah, me. Who are we against making the team this year? Against. That's the only one I can think of right now.
What, someone that
Against.
I don't want to be on
Yeah,
the
yeah,
team?
yeah, yeah.
Um,
JM.
who?
I knew it. JM. He's a kicker.
Oh, yeah. Um,
I'm not gonna say any moving.
you know, I don't really have like anybody per se. I just want the best guys on the team. I don't want somebody there that is taking up a roster spot that because some coach likes him. I want the best guys we have out there. I feel like with Salah there, the defense, I think we're going to get that. I don't always, because it's my biggest knock on Kyle is that he's so stubborn about playing young players unless he has to. And I'm really hoping that he sees what he's got in some of the talent. And I mean, I'm hoping like, what the heck? What was the running back?
Jordan James.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about the other one. Who's the other kid? Corey
Correndo.
Kiner?
Oh, Corey Kiner?
Yeah, I think he fumbled in practice,
Yeah.
and Kyle don't like that. That guy is not going to see that guy's not going to see the ball if he fumbles in a game.
Yeah.
So Kyle's pretty stubborn like that, and that's my biggest like hurdle with him. Like, if Jordan James is the best back and he beats out Garendo for number 2, he won't play. Shanahan will play Garendo until he breaks, and it's like, ugh. It's like it's my biggest, like, like I said, one of my biggest, frustrating pieces with Kyle. Never mind, not running the ball when he's up by 10 in, big games, but whatever. But I just there's so much talent potential here, and I just want to see him unlock it and really get in his bag this year. He really hasn't been the same since McDaniel left, and I'm really hoping that he gets back in the bag.
Yeah, I got you guys. Sorry. I mean, I found one, but it's kind of weird. So I'm just trying to pass a little bit of time for you guys. But we're almost at an hour. So, I mean, whatever you guys want to do, it's up to you guys from here on.
Oh,
So
that's cool.
we did really good, actually. I didn't expect this to be this long because you guys were still talking. That's good. I apologize for me walking out, but I had follow duty to do. So, yeah, let me see here. Well, at least we all know who JM is. He's a kicker. So that's definitely one from Rich. And me, oh boy, tough one for me. I mean, all of a sudden, JM is actually doing good. So should we trust him, or should we just wait until, of course, preseason? Because preseason don't say everything.
You can't trust him because there's no stress.
Yeah. Yep.
That's the problem. That's because he'll make all the practice kicks. Maybe he makes them. Maybe makes them in preseason, but is he going to do it in game time? I mean, maybe. Maybe he feels the pressure of this guy on him, but I don't know.
Okay. That sounds fair. I know for a fact that oh god, now I have a brain fart. What the other kicker's name is?
I know. I can't think of it either.
I know,
But
me neither.
he's a good kicker, though.
What's that?
Greg Joseph.
Great Joseph.
Yeah.
You're right.
Joseph's
Sorry.
a solid kicker. He doesn't have a boot. He doesn't have a boot like Moody, but he's probably way more accurate.
I'm just hoping whoever they select to be the kicker, I hope it's the right one. I hope it is. Because we can't have it like we were last year. Because it drove a lot of us nuts.
I look at it this way. I'm hoping we score so many touchdowns that the only kicks the guy got to make is freaking extra points.
Yes,
That's
sir.
true.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? I'm sick of bailout,
Yeah.
field
But,
goals when we should be scoring touchdowns.
That
I mean,
that is that is called hashtag truth.
Think about last year. We were the number 4 offense in the league moving the ball, but we were number 29 in scoring. That's the piece of that's insane. Because everyone's like, "Oh, Brock had a bad year. I'm like, "No. Look at the dig deeper before you put some ridiculous opinion out there. Dig a little deeper and see what's going on. The yards were good. The throws were good. The yardage was good. It's just we were horrible in the red zone. We didn't have a red zone threat. Our receivers last year couldn't get separation, so we couldn't score.
This is the question about Brock that I've heard all offseason. Is Brock just a product of having all the Avengers? Is he the real deal? Is he a mediocre quarterback? What is he? We don't know yet. We think that he was we think he was a Pro Bowler, just because he has all those guys. He's not. He can't make all the throws. He can't make all the defensive, he can't read all the defenses. He's not that good. And he's got a wet noodle for an arm. That's what I'm seeing all over, like any former Packers receiver James Jones and former Steelers safety Ryan Clark. They're asking that. There are other people saying it too. But
here's the thing.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah. Here's the thing. Brock, this was one of the off seasons where Brock didn't have to rehab an arm injury. He had the elbow injury. He had the shoulder injury. This year, he didn't have that. He came back, and he looks bulked up, and his practice balls look really good. They're coming off nice. He's not throwing, big freaking Hail Marys and, the Russell Wilson super bombs. the ball looks really good coming off his hand. I will say that it's and the fact that he's actually been able. He wasn't healing from an injury coming off the season. That was the biggest thing. And I think the fact that he moved to Nashville and he got to throw with Kittle every day or every couple days. He went down to Florida. He threw with Pearsall and Cowing. I think it was really good. I think you're going to see a better. The ball's going to come off his hand a lot better this year. I guess that's the easiest way I'm going to say it. He looks a lot better. When a guy's not coming off an injury and he gets to just rehab and get ready for the season, I think you see a big difference in the player.
Yeah, not having to rehab and just being able to, just go run, go hit the weights, go throw, whatever
Rip it,
you
rip it.
do. So
Yeah, going through. I found some questions here. I'm going through myself and trying to answer them because they don't give you no answer. You have to answer yourself and then go forward. That's why I'm going through them so I can give you guys the answer. Give you guys the right answer. So got a few of them here. Not bad. All right. We know that one. We probably know that one already. What year did 49ers move into Levi Stadium?
2013, right? 2013,
No.
2012,
2014.
There you go.
2014.
My man got it.
2014.
My man got it. 14. Yep.
That was
Okay.
that weird year, and they were 8-8,
Yeah, the last Harbaugh year.
and Kaepernick just looks ordinary. I mean, yeah, he had some moments that year. He had that 90-yard touchdown run against the Chargers. I still say we should have won that game. That game was ridiculous that we lost that game to them.
Guy was a shooting star.
Yeah. And he flamed out.
Yep. Thought he was bigger than the game. I think that's the biggest piece you could sum up with him.
Yeah, but I don't think his girlfriend helped much with that.
Totally agree.
All right. This one I'm gonna take the fourth answer out because I know one player didn't even play on the 49ers. So, who is the 49ers all-time leading rusher in franchise history? Hold on. Roger Craig, Frank Gore, or Ricky Waters? Marshall Lynch didn't even play on the 49ers. I remember Marshall Lynch. So this is three. Who's your answer? Let me say it again. 3?
No, that's 21.
Oh, I'm sorry. It was either a 3 you're giving me or you're 21. I can remember which one. Sorry, my bad. 21? You're right.
Yep.
Yep. I'm about to say Roger Craig. Whoops. Frank Gore. Frank the Tank. Gotcha. Now, I'm trying to go through all the other ones I went through. I'm sure you guys probably know these ones. That's why I'm going to ask you them. These are pretty easy ones. Let me see here. And we answered that one. We know that one. And we know that one. As I say, all these ones I know we know. So I'm just trying to do my best here. I'm sure you guys probably know this one. Who was selected by the 49ers with the second overall pick in 2005 NFL draft?
In what?
I'm sorry. Who was selected by the 49ers with the second overall pick in the 2005 NFL draft? I'll give you multiple. It's multiple choice. I'll give all 4 of them to you. Hold on. And I know the first 3 didn't play for us. The last one's probably definitely answer. So, Philip Rivers, Jason Campbell, Aaron Rodgers, or Alex Smith.
It's Smitty.
I knew if I gave you that one,
He was the number 1 pick.
He was the number 1 pick. That's what was throwing me off too, Matt. He was the number 1 pick. He wasn't number 2.
I guess I don't know about the 49ers history.
Yeah. Like as soon as I heard it, it's like
my bad, guys.
As soon as I heard it, I was like, second pick. We had the first pick that year.
Yeah, we had the first pick.
Yeah, it's a second round pick. So I guess they don't know our history. So forget about that one.
And Philip Rivers was drafted the year before.
Yeah, Jason Campbell. I don't even.
That's why I
I'm
knew
like,
all
He
three of
was
them. All
he
three of
was
them
he was the 25th pick right after Aaron Rodgers.
oh, was he? Campbell was. Yeah, the Redskins took him, right? Didn't he go to the
Yeah,
Redskins? Yeah.
yeah, because he was at Auburn. He was just like Cam Newton.
Yeah.
He was that guy. He was running for long touchdowns. He was throwing 65-yard bombs to their receivers. He was
That was the Doug Williams pick. That was the Doug Williams pick.
My apologies for that question, guys. Sorry.
No worries, man.
I don't want to give you guys stupid questions. You know what I'm saying? It's my
No,
fault
it's
too.
all good.
I looked it up, so I should have known myself, but of course I didn't. Let me see here. In what year did the 49ers begin playing in Candlestick Park? I'm sure you guys know that one.
Yeah, we've done it.
1971.
1971. Okay, and the answer is correct. Ding, 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 ding. I don't have a soundboard. I wish I did. Let me see here.
Yowza!
Okay. Who led the 49ers in passing yards in the 2019 NFL season?
18?
Yeah, 19 now, 19. How many
19.
passing yards? How many?
Oh, Jimmy G.
There's Jimmy G, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's right. You got it. Which player was named the 49ers team MVP in 1994 season? 94
The
season.
team MVP?
Yeah.
That'd been Young.
Who
It has to
named
be
the
Steve Young.
49ers team? Steve Young, you said?
Yeah,
Okay.
has to be Steve Young.
And Steve Young is answer correct. Ding, ding, ding. I guess which team did Joe Montana complete the catch? I ain't worried about that. I already know about it. Whatever. Oh, yeah. What team was it? Of course, Dallas Cowboys. We already know that.
Mhm.
It was Dallas Cowboys. It was the catch against Cowboys that year when we won Super Bowl. Okay. Oh, this is a good one too. I like this one. Which 49ers defender holds the franchise record for most career interceptions?
Ronnie Lott.
Oh, that was wrong. That's wrong. That's what it says here. It was wrong.
Career.
Okay. You have 4 choices. Since you said Ronnie Lott, you get 3 choices now. Tim McDonald, Dashing Goldston, or Eric Wright.
Eric Wright.
That's why I gave you Eric Wright last for. I knew that was the right answer.
Yeah, because I know it wasn't Goldson.
Who threw 4? We already know that. Yeah, 4 touchdowns. 4 touchdowns in Super Bowl 23. Yeah, 23. We all know that. So, yeah, it's gotta be either Joe Montana or Steve Young because everyone's John Elway and Kurt Warner. They didn't play for us even. I don't know why. I guess they're trying to mix it up, but I don't know why they put different quarterbacks. Because we know if we're big fans of our team, we already know who plays for us in history.
Yeah, but I think there's like an overlap of seasons. Like
Yeah.
if you go for the 6 seasons that Young backed up Montana, there was some games that Joe was hurt that Young came in and played and kind of, you could definitely, confuse people that way.
Yeah, I got you. Which rookie defensive end set the 49ers rookie sack record?
Aldon Smith.
Yeah, I was waiting for you guys to say that. Yep. I want Bosa to get that record so bad. Oh my god, you have no idea how much I want that. Okay. What time we got? Okay. Yeah. I'm trying to do the best I can with the difficult questions a bit. Usually all of them are easy. Who was the San Francisco 49ers general manager when drafted Colin Kaepernick, 2011?
Balky.
Balky. I know you probably call him Balky.
Trent Balky.
I'm sorry, I gotta laugh at that one. That was funny.
You remember him in his interviews? It'd be like,
"Oh my god,
Trent,
man, he drove me
so
nuts."
Trent, you've drafted another guy with a blown ACL. What do you think? How are we gonna do? Well, we feel like that guy is gonna do great things for us. Oh,
I can't believe the way he talked. Wow.
the all ACL team. Oh God, Trent Baalke. Oh, that guy needed a throat punch more than freaking any NFL executive ever.
What?
Larry Kruger does a
Oh,
great Trent Baalke impersonation.
I ain't worried about that one.
Him and Damon Bruce. Actually, Damon Bruce does a pretty good one too.
That pretty much took everything out. So, yeah, here's all the same ones I just did with you guys. So, I know definitely I'm gonna try to find more for you guys for next week and see if I can hopefully get some good ones. Hopefully, it'd be very nice. This one here I might turn sideways. Just look at them. But yeah, guys. Well, I don't know if we were talking or anything about anything else, but I know damn well I'm good. But before you guys go, we were live on YouTube, Twitch, and X. All right, guys. Please like and subscribe. All right. I just want to get this out of the way. It's out of the way. But I want to give definitely shout out to all you guys. Of course, Craig and Jake. All right. But if anything you guys want to plug, go ahead and do it. You know, if you guys want to talk about anything else, let me know now. We'll talk about something else. Doesn't matter. Don't matter what it is.
Yeah,
So,
go ahead, Matt.
okay, my man. You want to say anything else? Go ahead.
No, I'm good.
Okay. All right. That's all I got for you. So.
All right.
All right,
I'm
guys.
basically like I'm just gonna say like, share, subscribe.
Mm-hmm.
You know, follow us on X. Follow up. You know, all of us. You know, we're passionate fans. We love it. You know, we love the game just as much as anybody. And like I said, that's why we're here. We're super passionate about it. We love it, and we love interacting with other fans. So please jump in.
Cool. Matt Man. And you of course follow Matt Man all over or social medias you got. Instagram, TikTok, all the same thing. Matt or nine Matt 9, right? Or I'm sorry.
No,
Matt Man
Niner Matt 16
16.
on
That's what it was.
TikTok,
My bad.
and Matt Dennis 9 on Twitter, and Matt Dennis 22 on Instagram.
See, I won't remember that. Too many numbers. Yeah, all different numbers on every one of them. That's why I can remember them. So follow Matt Man. Rich, I mean, I thank you so much for being part of this, man. Really am. Really thank you.
No, man, I love it. I love it. I love being around guys that are, that love the team as much as I do. I mean, and I love the fact that I'm learning stuff from you guys along the way as well. Like I said, I've pretty, well-rounded Niner knowledge just because I love the team. But there's lots of stuff that, you guys have, shown me as well. So it's pretty cool. And I feel like between all of us, we kind of have a fun, a fun, good roundabout knowledge of the team, our backgrounds of watching the team. We've each kind of got things that we're, good at, passionate about, and it's like I said, it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, I got you, man. No problem. So, if that's the fact, I want to give a shout out definitely to Dion. I know he has been on for a while, but I know he's dealing with some personal issues too. So, I'm hoping we'll have him on next week. Hope you
Get
will.
back soon, Dion.
Yep. So I know Craig's been dealing with his family and work stuff. Of course, Jake with personal reasons tonight. So don't worry, I'll be getting a hold of all of them and see where we're at for next week. All right, guys. So any breaking news or any news updates, I'm definitely going to come on here and do a quick NNS, not a news segment. All right. It's going to be me by myself or Matt Man. If Rich is available, I'll get him on here with me, or definitely Jake. All right. So whatever you guys got, I'm all good to go. Ready, rock and roll. All right. So you guys have a great night, okay, guys? So you're all good to go.
All right.
You too, Ryan. Thanks,
All right.
man. Hey, Matt, have a great weekend.
All right, guys. Later on.
All right.
Late. Shit. You. Please hit the like, subscribe button, guys. All right. He'll have to shout out big time. Definitely give a shout out to all the guys. I always do that at the end video because I want to close it out the way I want to. Definitely give a shout out, of course, Matt Man and of course Rich for coming on here for all the time. I mean, I didn't know how to do this, but they're part of us, so it's part of this whole thing, and we're trying to get it popping and going. I want to say thank you for all the viewers that have been watching right now. Um, I know I'm coming up to pretty much next few months. I think it is maybe a couple months. I think it's a few months. Few months to my, I think it's my 4th year anniversary, which I'm darn proud. I mean, I don't want to say the other word, but darn proud of this. I really am. I came from a long way. Came from a lot of difficulties for me getting through some stuff. Um, so I know for a fact there's other guys that used to be on my other part of this that I like to give them shout outs to. Of course, Mav. I know. I know he has a busy life now with him, his wife, and all his family. And of course, Drewski. Of course, you guys remember Drewski. I've had him and Mav on the other channel I used to have, but no more for that. So, but they're more than welcome to come on here anytime they want. Just gotta hit me up, and we'll get them going. So, but matter of fact, I'll give a definitely shout out, of course, to Craig, Seaman, our GD, and of course our GM. All right, give a shout out to him. You can find him at Craig Pohamas. That's his last name, of course, Craig Pohamas. And I've been calling him Seaman since I met him, and it's been I say about over 2 years now. So him and Matt, I met at the same time. So, but and definitely get truly yours truly, Jake, a shout out. He had personal reasons. The reason why he didn't show up tonight. He had personal reasons, but we will be. Hopefully, we'll be back next week, and hopefully, we'll be doing some updates with him anytime he's available. So he'll let me know though. Okay, so that's that, and of course, please hit the like, subscribe button whenever you get a chance. Please hit the notification bell. That way, when we go live, you'll be on there with us. And yeah, let me see here. I got a comment. Of course, had to be Rich. Thanks a lot, Rich, man. Thank you, man. Like and subscribe, share. LSS. I like that. LSS. We should put that on there too. LSS. Like, subscribe, and share. All right. So, guys, thanks a lot, Rich, man. Thank you, man. Thanks for showing up, brother. And to all the viewers, I thank you very much. Okay. We'll see you on the news breaks about anything. We'll see you on there. And plus, we'll see you next Friday. Okay. This has been, of course, the Past, Present, Future has been sponsored by the course run by the Red Gold 24/7. And we were live on all social medias, of course, YouTube, Twitch, X, Twitter, Facebook, and of course, Instagram and TikTok. All right. So please, we will see you when we see you next time. All right, guys. We will see you when we see you, and peace out. And please keep the faith and never lose hope. There, guys.
Red and go, red and go, red and go, red and go. Red and go, red and go, red